Well, it is Sunday morning, June the 1st. I haven't been consistent here with my devotionals, and I apologize. Things got a little out of whack here the last couple of days with going to see the grandkids and they're taking in their stuff. But I doing a devotional this morning, Sunday morning, and it's our last look at the book of Numbers. Oh yeah, and before we get started, I'd like to thank Ben for all the red, white, and blue hearts you keep sending. It's awesome. I enjoy getting comments. So anyway, and this is like I say, our last look at the book of Numbers. Oh, the Israelites are on the cusp of getting into the promised land. They've spent their 40 years out in the wilderness. The generation that rebelled the first time is gone. But it seems like there's some stuff happening here. And there's a few of the tribes that are happy with the land that they're on right at the moment. Perfect for their flocks and herds. They don't want any land across the river in the promised land. Let's have a look here what happens. The Lord was angry with Israel and made them wander in the wilderness for 40 years until the entire generation that sinned in the Lord's sight had died. But here you are, a brood of sinners doing exactly the same thing. You are making the Lord even angrier with Israel. If you turn away from him like this, and he abandons them again in the wilderness, you will be responsible for destroying this entire nation. Ooh, that's serious. But they approached Moses and said, we simply want to build pens for our livestock and fortify towns for our wives and children. Then we will arm ourselves and lead our fellow Israelites into battle until we have brought them safely to their land. Meanwhile, our families will be safe in the fortified towns we build here, so that they will be safe. And we will not return to our homes until all the people of Israel have received their portions of land. But we do not claim any of the land on the other side of the Jordan. We would rather live here on this side and accept this as our grant of land. Sounds reasonable to me. And Moses said, if you keep your word and arm yourselves for the Lord's battle, and if your troops cross the Jordan and keep fighting until the Lord has driven out his enemies, then you may return when the Lord has conquered the land. When the Lord has conquered the land. And you will have fulfilled your duty to the Lord and to the rest of the people of Israel. And the land on the east side of the Jordan will be your property from the Lord. But if you fail, hear this, but if you fail to keep your word, then you will have sinned against the Lord, and you may be sure that your sin will find you. A lot of people quote that verse, but only the last half. Be sure that your sin will find you out. First part of the verse is, but if you fail to keep your word, then you will have sinned against the Lord, and you may be sure that your sin will find you. There you go. Uh, If anybody's watching, thanks for sticking around. You all have a great day. God willing, I will see you tomorrow. It's going to be challenging for this week because I'm going to be on that fire line again. So bear with me. Good day.